it's Jennifer. So today this is something I've been actually thinking about for a while, and if you guys know me, I am a huge movie buff. I own a lot of movies. It could take all day if I went through all the movies that I have, but that's one thing I love. I don't have cable. I have Netflix, I have Amazon Prime, but I don't have cable. I haven't had cable since I've been with my husband, and I've been with him for 9 years, so we have not had cable since then. And one thing I absolutely love is movies, and sometimes it's cheaper just to go and buy a movie than to go go to the theaters. I maybe go to the movies maybe once, twice a year, because you end up spending like 10-15 bucks just to go see a movie. And with that 10-15 bucks, I could actually bought a DVD, you know. So what I want to tell you guys is my top 10, well, I guess it's top 11 favorite movies. It was kind of hard to narrow it down, and some of these might be cheesy, but you know, it's okay. So I'm gonna say my 11th favorite movie is Blended. I do know this came out last year, but this is actually one of my favorite movies. I've watched it so many times. I love Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore. She's one of my favorite actors. But this movie, it didn't do very good in theaters. It didn't do very good, but I think it's hilarious. It actually makes me want to know if there's a place that exists in Africa to go visit. But yes, this would be my top 11 movie. My next favorite movie is She's the Man. Now, what happens is when my husband and I had our first date, kind of, it was like a day date, this was the very first movie me and him watched together. And I like Amanda Bynes, and Channing Tatum is in it. Oh my god, I just love him. So this would be one of my, I've watched this movie so many times, and it, you know, it's kind of got history to it, but I absolutely love this movie. She's the Man. This would be my top 10. I go from new movies to old movies to anything. So my number 9 movie is Meet Me in St. Louis, or St. Louis. I love this movie, and I've been watching this movie since I was a little girl with my mom, but it's with Judy Garland, and their family lives in St. Louis, and they go to the St. Louis Fair and everything. But I absolutely love this movie. When I found it on Blu-ray, I'm like, I gotta have this. But definitely recommend seeing this if you like musicals, just musicals, anything. And I have a feeling I didn't even pick out half the movies I watch all the time, but these are the ones that stuck out in my head. So my 8th favorite movie, 8, would be Now and Then. This is a movie that I've watched since I was a little girl. I still have it on VHS, but I absolutely love it, and it's got a lot of known characters in it. It's about these 4 girls, you know, who were best friends growing up, and then they still are best friends when they get older. But definitely recommend this movie. One of my all-time favorite movies. I cannot get enough of this. Another movie would be my 7th pick, would be The Other Sister. Now, this is not like a top movie for not many people, but I actually love this movie. It's with Juliette Lewis and Giovanni Ribisi. I can't really say it, but I absolutely love this. It's a good movie. It's, you know, two people that have special needs, and they end up falling in love with each other, and it's just a cute movie. Definitely recommend seeing it. I still cannot. I just love this movie. I just can't even explain to it how it's such a good movie. And I was debating on putting this in my top, or I was debating on putting it in top 10 Disney movies if I ever do one. But my top 6th movie would be Alice in Wonderland. I love this movie. When I actually, my next child, if it's a girl, I am doing an Alice in Wonderland themed room. Just love it. I love the colors. I just love everything. Cheshire Cat is my favorite character of them all. Yeah, I can't get enough, and I pretty much have every single movie they have of all the remakes of Alice in Wonderland, but I love Alice in Wonderland. My fifth top favorite movie would be Son-in-Law. Many people are like, why Son-in-Law? I don't know. When I remember the day when I first saw this movie. It was like, God, I was a little kid, but it was right around this time. It was during deer hunting season, or, you know, during that time. But I remember watching it with my stepdad and my brothers, but we were just laughing and laughing, and right then and there I became a huge fan of Pauly Shore. I do have all of his movies, and I actually met him. I met him 9 years ago, and he is one of the nicest guys out there, you know. I have a signed picture on my wall with him, and I asked him if he could sign something for my brother, because it was a place where you had to be over at 18. My brother was not even near that age, and he ended up giving me a signed copy photo for my brother, and I gave it to him for Christmas because my brother and I both love him. But out of all the Pauly Shore movies, this by far is my favorite movie of his. My fourth favorite movie is The Wedding Singer. And like I said, I love Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler movies. This movie I cannot get enough. And pretty much all these movies that I have had, if they've been on VHS, I have them on VHS still. They're all in a box. But this movie is one of my all-time favorite movies. I've watched it so many times. I could probably watch it every single month and not get sick of it. I even have the soundtrack, 1 and 2 of it, because that's how much of a dork. But yes, I absolutely love this movie. This is a movie you definitely need to check out. Now you guys are gonna be you guys know this is one of the ultimate classics, and if you were born in the 80s, you would agree. The Goonies. This is by far one of the best movies out there. It's a movie for anybody at any age to see. Yeah, I love this movie, and when I was actually in labor, I was watching this movie and another one of my movies, because I absolutely love it, and it just calms me down, you know. I heard there is a second one in the works, but I don't know how true that is, but definitely recommend seeing it. If you guys have not seen this movie, you guys have problems, recommend it. Go rent it, go buy it, do something, but you gotta watch this movie now. Now, this is what I get made fun of a lot, because this is my top 2 choices are hard, and one I've watched so many years, but my second to last choice would be Twilight. And the thing is, with Twilight, I love the movie, and I used to watch it over and over again, but it's really hard to choose because I like all 5 of them. So it's really hard to choose the movies, but as you can see, I have like the special cases for them. I had to get the special cases for them. And then I also had to get the DVD copies. So yes, you can call me a dork, but I have multiple copies of Twilight. It's really hard to say if Twilight is my favorite out of all of them. I'm going to have to say all 5 of them are my favorite. It's really hard to choose. I think the first one is probably my all-time favorite, and then the 5th one is going to be my second favorite. But yes, if you guys haven't seen these, definitely recommend seeing them. You can make fun of me all you want. I've had so many people, but I just watched the 2nd and 3rd one today, actually. But I love these movies. I cannot get enough. That's gonna be a movie that I will just, yeah. It's not because the vampire is sparkling. It's just the suspense that he could kill her any day, or any time, you know. And then it's just like, wow, you know. And if you guys haven't guessed it, my all-time favorite, my childhood favorite, anything favorite, is Beauty and the Beast. And you know me, I have to have the Blu-ray copy, the DVD copy, and I also have the VHS copy. It is packed away. But Beauty and the Beast is my all-time favorite movie of all times. I will watch this over and over again. I want to watch it in different languages. My wedding was based off of Beauty and the Beast. My wedding dance song was Beauty and the Beast. I watched this movie while in labor. This is one of my all-time favorite movies. I collect the dolls. I have so much Beauty and the Beast. It's ridiculous. But yes, those were my top 11 favorite movies. It was very hard for me to choose exactly what ones. I have some more. I might do another favorites, you know, part 2, so you guys just have to keep track of that. I could even do a top 50 someday, but, you know, I want to do little by little. But if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that little subscribe button if you guys did enjoy my videos. And I hope to catch you guys later. You know, stay tuned for my more top 10s of random things. But I just want to say I'll talk to you guys later. And I hope you guys all have a nice evening, noon, and night.